All right, so today we're going to be diving into something pretty massive.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about India's public distribution system, the PDS.
Yes. Big topic.
A lot of our listeners are really interested in this.
Yeah. It's
This system that's, really keeping millions of people fed.
literally.
And trust me, it's a lot more complicated than just sort of like handing out bags of rice.
It is. Yeah. When you think about it, like, what's mind-blowing to me is that we're talking about a system
Yeah.
that's trying to reach over 800 million people.
That's huge.
2/3 of India's population.
Wow.
Imagine the logistics
Oh, my gosh.
of getting food
Yeah.
to that many mouths.
Right.
Especially in a country as diverse as India.
Yeah. And, it's been a lifeline, right? Especially during crises like the COVID-19 pandemic.
For sure.
But what's really fascinating to me is that the PDS isn't just about feeding people.
Right.
It's about keeping the entire agricultural economy stable.
Yeah. Exactly. By providing that guaranteed market for the farmer's produce sued, the PDS helps stabilize prices.
Uh-huh.
So consumers
Yeah.
aren't hit with like those sudden price spikes.
Yeah.
It's a win-win for both the farmers and then the folks that are, struggling to put food on the table.
Yeah. So we see the PDS do some heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
But here's where things get a little bit complicated.
Yeah.
We can't ignore the elephant in the room.
No. What is
The leakage rate.
right?
A shocking 28% of the food that's meant for the needy
Yeah.
disappears somewhere along the way.
It vanishes.
What's going on?
Well, I mean, it's a combination of factors, right?
Yeah.
There's the outright theft, of course.
Yeah.
But then also just diversion of resources.
Right.
Think, corrupt officials
Yeah.
selling the subsidized grain
Yeah.
on the open market for profit.
Oh, yeah.
Then you have, these infamous ghost beneficiaries,
I've heard about those.
fake names on the rolls,
Really?
allowing someone to, pocket the rations.
Wow.
That should be going to real people.
It's crazy. I read that between 2013 and 2021,
Mm-hmm.
they canceled over 47 million
Wow.
bogus ration cards.
That's insane.
That's insane. It's no wonder that the costs are skyrocketing.
Yeah.
The projected food subsidy for 2024 to 25 is a massive, RNS 2.05 lakh crore.
It's a huge drain on resources.
Yeah.
And it means even if we fix the leakage,
Yeah.
we still have to deal with this other
Big issue.
big issue.
Yeah.
Nutritional value.
Right.
The PDS focuses
Yeah.
so heavily on cereals,
Right.
which, that leaves a massive gap in essential nutrients.
And that's what's called that triple burden of malnutrition, right?
Yes.
It's not just about people not getting enough to eat.
Right.
It's also about obesity from a lack of dietary diversity
Totally.
and micronutrient deficiencies that can have lifelong impacts, especially for kids
Especially for kids.
and teenagers.
Think about a growing adolescent. They need a balanced diet with,
Or,
more than just rice or wheat to thrive.
Yeah. So how do we fix this?
Well, luckily, there's no shortage of ideas.
Yeah, okay. Lay it on me. What's the roadmap to a better PDS?
Okay, so I think technology is going to play a huge role.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yeah.
a fully digitized supply chain
Okay.
using blockchain technology.
Interesting.
Every single bag of rice is tracked
Wow.
from the farm
Right.
to the distribution point, making
Yeah.
it way harder to steal
Uh-huh.
or divert.
Yeah.
And with sensors tracking temperature,
Right.
humidity in the storage, we
Yeah.
can drastically reduce spoilage.
So less waste and less opportunity for corruption. I like it.
Yeah.
But how do you stop those ghost beneficiaries?
Smart fair price shops.
What?
Instead of relying on paper records,
Right.
we use biometric authentication.
Oh, wow.
You show up, scan your fingerprint, get
Yeah.
your rations.
That makes sense.
No more fake names on the list.
Makes cheating the system a lot harder. What about those people, though, who move around for work?
Right. Good.
They might not always be in the same place to get their rations.
Right. And that's where the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme comes in.
Okay.
The ONORC.
Yeah.
It allows migrant workers
Yeah.
to access their benefits anywhere in the country,
Wow.
ensuring that they don't fall through the cracks.
So we're talking about a system upgrade.
Huge.
Yeah.
System upgrade.
Making it smarter.
Yes.
More transparent.
Yeah.
More accessible.
For sure.
What about the food itself, though? How do we move beyond just rice and wheat?
Right. Some states are already experimenting with this.
Really?
Odisha and Karnataka have started including millets
Interesting.
in their PDS.
Wow.
And they're packed with nutrients
Yeah.
and can really help diversify diets.
Right.
Imagine if we could turn fair price shops into like these
Yeah.
nutrition hubs,
Yeah.
offering a wider
Yeah.
variety of healthy options
Yep.
like pulses,
Right.
fortified foods.
That would be a game changer. It sounds like India is taking some important steps towards a more effective and nutritious PDS.
Yeah,
It's a huge undertaking,
absolutely.
but the potential impact is massive.
It really is. And it makes you wonder,
Yeah.
could India's PDS become like a model for other countries?
Interesting.
Could it move beyond just basic sustenance and become a system that truly ensures comprehensive nutritional security for all of its citizens?
That's a great question to leave our listeners with.
Yeah.
There's a lot to think about here.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
absolutely.